What's up, guys? It's your boy Hanu back at it again with another stream. And today we're going to be talking about Pokemon Legends Z-A. So this was announced, I think, 2 weeks ago now, maybe three, on Pokemon Day, right? I didn't end up reacting to it because I had classes and I was pretty busy and I was going to stream earlier, but I never got around to it. Anyways, so I decided to make up for that. We're going to guess who the starters for Legends Z will be, right? And obviously, the question is, why are we guessing who the starter is going to be? Yada, yada, yada. And the reason is because of the fact that in Pokemon Legends Arceus, you don't start off with a brand new cast of starters. They pick from previous starter Pokemon from different regions, right? In Legends Arceus, it was Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott, right? And they had their whole new, complete new forms, right? So, we're going to guess who the next starters are going to be. All right. And we can cross out, obviously, Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott because they have already been selected, right? Now, here's another thing. I think you cross out the newest generation. Why? Because we already just got them as playable characters, right? There's no way they would, give us them again. We've already gotten to experience Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley. They're out. That's pretty simple, all right? Now, another one that I think would be a pretty obvious out is the Gen 6 starters, Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie. The reason why is because of the fact that in Legends Arceus, where it was based on Sinnoh, you don't get to pick your starters from the Sinnoh starters, right? Now, here's another semi-controversial, but also not that controversial pick. I'm getting rid of both Gen 1 and Gen 3. So Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle are out, right? And the same goes with Shriko, Torchic, and Mudkip. And the reason why is because of the fact that I think since they already have Megas, that's already a form given to them. It's going to be somebody new that hasn't gone a Mega Evolution yet. So these are the 12 Pokemon left over to pick from, alright? And here's something that I feel certain on. I think Piplup is guaranteed. Now, the reason being that the evolution of Piplup, this final evolution, Empoleon, is pretty close to the name Napoleon. And since Lumiose City is based off of Paris, which is in France, and Napoleon was the Emperor of France, I feel like, logically it makes sense. I think that's like a solid guarantee. That is the water type for Pokemon Legends Z. I don't think the rest are. None of the water types to get it. Maybe Poplio. I think that's the closest one I could think of. But the other ones are just... No, they're knocked out. Now, when it comes to grass type, I've seen a lot of people say Snivy. And to be honest, I pretty much agree. But I also would rather not getting Snivy because I personally want to see a Gen 8 choice. And I know what you're thinking. If you're going to do Gen 8, why don't you choose Scorbunny? Because Scorbunny is related to soccer. And England and France love their soccer. Europe loves their soccer, so it just makes sense, right? But I don't really like Scorbunny being the one that's chosen. I want to see something better for Grookey. Keep in mind, Scorbunny is my favorite, all right? But Scorbunny is my favorite from Gen 8. I like Scorbunny way more than I like Grookey. I hate Sobble. But I just see Grookey getting something more. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense as to why they would choose Grookey, but that's my choice. And now, here's the thing. Because each choice is from a different generation, that means I can't pick any fire from Gen 4 and any fire from Gen 8. Which means the ones left to choose from are between Tepig and Lane. Now, here's what my choice would be. My choice would be Lane, because I fuck with Incineroar. Alright? I know he's a scourge in the competitive meta, but I like Incineroar as a character. I don't like Emboar as a character. But that's the thing. They could fucking fix Emboar. I honestly don't mind Tepig. I dislike Pignite, and Emboar is better than Pignite, but I have a problem with that line. So I think my choice, personally, with bias, would be Tepig. The only one that I'm confident on is Piplup. That's like set in stone. Now, what I think is more likely is Snivy gets chosen as the grass type, and Scorbunny gets chosen as the fire type. This is the most likely outcome, in my opinion. But there's one thing that we can keep in mind. Why is Gen 6 knocked out? I'd say the biggest reason is because in Legends Arceus, you weren't able to pick the original 3 from Sinnoh as your starters. You got something new. But maybe the reason why they did that is actually because you've already played as them, right? The games before were literally all about them. Since we haven't played with the Gen 6 Pokemon in quite some time, I said we open it up. And if we do, then I think Fennekin would be the fire starter chosen. And we give back Grookey chosen for grass. So these are my three, alright? If Gen 6 is available, it'd be Piplup, Fennekin, and Grookey. If it's narrowed down with how I said before, well, my personal choice would be Litten, Piplup, and Grookey. What I think would actually be the case is Scorbunny, Piplup, and Snivy. But yeah, those are the three possible combinations as to what comes about. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button or subscribe. Do one. Don't do both. Just do one of them. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.